Hi everyone. So now I'm going to start my class with different disciplines of civil engineering. So here you can see the different disciplines like structural engineering, transportation engineering, water resource engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental engineering, geoinformatics, remote sensing and geographical information system and construction technology. So this is also like we have other fields like surveying and like applied mechanics and all like branches in the civil engineering, and also soil mechanics. Like they we have so many different studies inside civil engineering like solid mechanics, soil mechanics, highway engineering, concrete technology, hydraulics engineering, everything. Okay, so now we are going to see about exclusively about each and every different field in civil engineering, right? So before that, once I will say the different branches available in civil engineering, that is surveying and leveling, building, planning and construction, advanced construction, structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, water resource engineering, transportation engineering, environmental engineering and town planning. So these are all the various fields in the civil engineering. So we shall see about one by one. Okay, so surveying and leveling means, so earlier, very olden days, they used chains, tapes, and all for measuring, right? But nowadays, they are using different digitalized equipments for making surveying, and also, like straightly, we cannot build houses, right? For that, we are doing leveling. So that's why we are studying this leveling thing. And next one is like building, planning, construction. So this comes under the advanced like building materials and advanced construction technology. And structural engineering means it deals about the load transmissions analysis, and geotechnical engineering means it deals about the earth. So we are going to study about earth and how we can build houses in earth by measuring the safe bearing capacity of soil. And water resource engineering means in naturally we have abundant water resources, so how to save that water for our irrigation purpose, and also how to deviate that for the agricultural purpose. And also it deals about transportation engineering. Transportation means it deals with roadways, highways, like roadways, waterways, airways, right? So these are all the different types of engineering in engineering branches in civil, right? So the final one is town planning. So all the infrastructural like infrastructural development comes under this town planning. Okay, so first, let me explain about architecture and town planning. So here I have given a pictorial representation that the how the architecture works. Right here you can see a very aesthetic appearance. Right. So this says that whenever you study about architecture, it is fully concerned with enhancing the appearance and maintaining the heritage. So it is like how you are maintaining your, even if you go to malls or some other buildings, you can see the architectural work. Okay, so earlier it was like one of the branch in civil, but nowadays it is a different field. It is not at all coming in civil branch, right? But it is also associated with the fundamentals of civil engineering. It is like this thing is like though it comes different, it has this is a different field. It also deals about so many sewage disposal plants, treatment plants, and even water storage units, everything. It deals about everything, also about infrastructural development. But the main purpose is for purpose of architecture is the aesthetic appearance of the like even the monuments, or even some few examples we have. Even Taj Mahal, we can see so many architectural developments. Even in the olden days they have done the same thing. Nowadays they have taken it as a different field and they are studying for it. Okay, the next one is building materials and technology. So building materials means what are all the materials that are needed for building, right? Like bricks, tiles, soil, cement, stone, sand, steel, aggregates, glass, wood, plastics, etc. These are all the construction materials. So nowadays we have like these are all natural. We have so many natural materials as well as man-made, that is artificial materials, right? So we have utilized stones and muds for construction in the olden days, but nowadays we are using cement, concrete, bricks, aggregates, glass, wood, fiber, and everything. And advanced construction material is fiber reinforced concrete, and like we can see glass fiber reinforced concrete and carbon fiber reinforced concrete. These are all the different varieties nowadays we are using, and also nanomaterials we are using in construction technology. So here like even manufactured sand, crushed sand, though if mud is not available, we are getting sand, we are just from the dust we are just getting manufactured sand, natural sand and all. And even the replacement of bricks is like hollow bricks. So nowadays we are using hollow blocks for construction if bricks are not available, right? So the next thing is construction technology and management. So construction technology means it is dealing about planning, scheduling and execution of construction activity, right? So it is nothing but the managing the resources like men, material and money, right? So this is like even though we have all available materials and we have plan with us and even the area to build also, it is necessary that a proper construction engineer, site engineer should be there to properly plan. And it is like having an like they will be having like a technocrat, they will be having so much experience in building, they can manage very well the construction work. And also they will use appropriate and local like use of appropriate and local technology, and also they work for the safety of men, material and money, right? So a proper construction engineer is required for the management of building. Okay, so here you can see so how they are building. So here I have placed few more examples like what are all the different buildings, like how they are using the equipments to build, right? So in the proper way, the construction engineer have to utilize these products. The next one is environmental engineering. As said in the name, it deals about the environment. So environment is the available nature around us. It includes the life support system such as water, air, land, soil. So we have to save our environment, right? So environmental engineering deals with the technology to save the nature from human and natural abuse and pollution. So here I have placed a picture. You can see that this water is fully polluted and this man is trying to test this water, and finally after testing this he will go for like a treatment of this water, right? So this environmental engineering is dealing about how to save our natural resources. So it comprises of environment and safety. Okay, and this is a technique of collecting the water, purifying it and supplying it to the fields. So this is like wastewater collection, treatment and disposal. It controls all types of pollutions. So it is also associated with wastewater disposal plans, and even in industry we have so many plans to save the instead of throwing like water in the naturally available lake, they used to treat it, and they will try to use like the reused water, they will try to reuse it, the used water, right? So that can be done in this field. And here I have placed few examples of water treatment plants, and also under the sea how it is getting polluted, and finally how they are researching with that water and they are giving a good thing for the environment. So here you can see the waste treatment plants. Okay. The next one is geotechnical engineering. What is meant by geo? Geo means it is earth. So it deals about earth. So all structures are founded on ground. Like in the force sea, like soil will be having every soil will be having different properties. It is mandatory that you need to check the soil before building. If you are in need of 14 story or 15 story houses, then you have to test the solid soil capacity, and finally after testing the soil only we need to build, right? Before that we should not enter into the construction process, else our whole building will be damaged. So a very technical term which is known as safe bearing capacity, it should be checked everywhere, like whenever we are going to build. So it is mandatory that we need to study about solid soil mechanics and foundation engineering. So after checking the soil behavior only, foundation can be laid. Even slopes, retaining structures, highway pavement designs, embankments and earthen dams